Hey Roulette Fools, Brent with AOB. Happy Monday, start of the week. This is day 8. We left off yesterday. You can see the screen behind the Excel sheet here at 15,727, and that's what we have here on our sheet, 15,727. So we're going to update the start date, 15,727. We're at 0. I don't have a bunch of time this morning. I only have a couple more minutes. It's been so gorgeous. I'm going to go up and fly for a little bit. I haven't been up in the air for a little bit, so I'm going to bust up there and see the earth from a different perspective and bring some calm. Anyway, let's get started. Hopefully we can get some, but I thought what I would do today is I'd break it up in a few sessions and go a little bit slower. I don't know. I just woke up with a kind of a hanky feeling that, this might go wrong. It's stupid. Anyway, so we're going to play, instead of 135 bets, I'm going to drop it down to $45 bets today. You can see that these are the 9 streets with $45. 3, 3, 21, 26, 26, 34. It's kind of bouncing back and forth. I'm going to go the 1, 3, 4 streets for $45. You can see the bet down here. This will give us a $15 win. Remember, when we're playing 9 streets, you basically get a third of whatever your total bet is. So we're betting 45, a third is 15. Couple other things I'd explain as we're going through. People keep asking, and it's a good question, fair question. What is SC? You can see it up here, SC, and you can see our bet and our balance down here in SC. SC stands for stake cash. Good thing there's our first bet demon. Maybe it was a good idea to drop down today. Stake cash is the exact same as $1 US, not 1 cent, not 10 cent, it's $1. So when you transfer money in via crypto, and I promise I will make a video on that later this week or as soon as I can, because I know a bunch of you are starting to play and you're really interested. I will do from the beginning. Transfer money from my bank account to my Coinbase account, from my Coinbase account to here, and then we'll send money back the other way. Every single thing you need to do, and I'll go through the setup process every step. All right, there we get back. So I'm going to drop it down again, right? Because we win one. If we only lose one, we double up on the first. We go back down. This is how I do it. Don't get greedy. Protect your bankroll. Keep your bets as small as possible. Anyway, I will walk that video through from start to end, and I will try to leave no step out. I'll put it on live video so you can see it in motion, and we'll get it set up. And then please continue asking your questions. The number of questions are growing, which is amazing. So I'm going to try to get to those as fast as I can. So bear with me. There was some good questions last night that I'll get to. Also I've seen this several times, people asking me, could I explain my strategy? I'm not sure if you're talking about the overall strategy of how I bet. Dealer change. You guys know how I feel about that. I'm not sure if you're meaning like what's my whole thought process around recovering when we lose, how far we recover when we lose. I thought I explained that pretty in probably over detail in video 1, day 1, but I promise I'll talk a little bit more. As far as my strategies go, I didn't make up any of these strategies. So if like 9 streets, that's has nothing to do. People have been playing that since Roulette was started. So as far as bet placement, I mean, seriously, it's from my perspective, at least my thought currently, and I know there's other people out there that have different methods and different thoughts. It really comes down to for me, it comes down to just superstition. And that's all it is. So I kind of look at the numbers, and it just sort of makes it more interesting, and I guess it makes it more engaging for me. In my head, I think, how am I going to beat this roulette wheel? Oh no! All right, that's all right. We're off to a little bit of a rough start here. 3 wins, 2 losses. That's all right. I only have 4 more minutes before I got to bust out of here and get to the airport. Anyway, so that part's just for me. It's just for fun. I like, some people have posted, and I have played that way in the past, where the last 3 streets or whatever to have hit, you leave those streets empty no matter where they are. They could be the last 3 streets on this third dozen. I've played it like that before. I'm going to actually, once I get back to even, I'm going to actually show you another version of this 9 street bet that's a little safer. No, actually I take that back. It's not safer. It all comes out the same in the end, but your win percentage is a little higher. We need to go back down. Your win percentage is a little higher because your coverage is a little better, but the reverse that, and you'll see, is there is 12 numbers that are break even. So I'm not a big fan of break even push, as CEG calls it, right? Pushy. I'm not a big fan of pushy systems. Man, look at that. 32 has been, that's twice. I thought I had hit earlier, but I guess not. All right, we're up 15. Here's how it works. You pick 3, ooh, there's that 25 number. Go 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you put 3 units. Oh, clear. Sorry, they won't let me do that because it covers too many numbers. Anyway, you cover 3 streets on 1 unit, on 1 dozen, 3 streets on the next dozen, and then instead of choosing 3 streets on the third dozen, whichever dozen that is, you put 3 units on the entire dozen, this third 12, for example. What that means is this entire dozen is covered, so you're covering 1 extra street for the same price. All these out here, all these hits are the same. You would win 1/3 of your total bet, the same as we doing. But on this, whatever dozen you decide to put the 3 units on the dozen instead of the 3 streets, this is a push. So the price you're paying is you're covering 3 extra streets. So your coverage percentage goes up to 70, what's that? 2.5, 5, 6, 7.5. So it goes close up to 80% coverage instead of 73 that we're at now. But you would have to hit more because you're going to get, these are all pushes in here. So to me, that's why it works out the same. You get more coverage, but it takes you more spins. So your risk, to me, it comes out in the end. Sort of like playing the outside bets, these one-on-one bets, you are covering half of the numbers on the inside minus the 0. You put less money down, you have slightly less coverage, so it could take you more spins to win because you have, anyway. So the inventor of roulette was brilliant, right? They knew it doesn't matter how you play. And I believe that. That being said, as I said before, of all the strats I've played, I've had the best absolute success with the 9 streets. And just as I say that, we lose, right? It's all right. We're slowly stair-stepping up. I only have, I'm actually at time. All right, I'm going to play catch-up right now. Then we're going to resume this in a session 2 later this afternoon when I come back. Anyway, I hope that explains it. If you had more questions about my strategy, I'm not real sure what you're speaking to. My strategy is try to win money, protect your bankroll. I think someone, and in all fairness, they blasted me for day 2 saying, you preach this, you preach that, but then on day 2 you went and got crazy. Very true. And hopefully everybody heard me talking in that video that I did that on purpose. I was saying I would normally walk away, but I went through, and part of it was because, I don't know, that was day 2. I wanted to make sure that it was a little more exciting, I guess. And I truly wanted to see, I want you to see what can happen when you start getting into the deep waters, right? I don't want to just skip ahead and show you the winning sessions. I want to show you the losing sessions. And we will have, I promise you, between now and day 365, we will have plenty of rough days. Okay, we caught back up. I got to stop there, folks. I will be back and I will try to answer your questions and go through a couple more things. And everybody seemed to say, hey, you want the full length video, so I'm going to leave them full length, let you skip ahead as you see fit, and we'll go from there. All right, I hope everybody's having a great Monday, and we'll see you soon. Cheers. Hey all, I'm back. We were up $30 when we left off. Our balance is 757. We're going to play. Me and the boss lady are going to go out to dinner after we go for a walk. So I was hoping to play $45 bets and just kind of grind it a little bit longer today, but I'm going to jump up to the bigger bets so that I can get going. Been a rush this. I promise I won't be so busy. I'll give a little bit more time to this. Hope everyone's having a great day. Monday's almost over. Of course. There it is. First spin, just like first part of today. The curse. The curse. All right, stick with it. The good news is, go up here to VIP. Rakeback is a whole $1.76 from earlier, but our reload, we have 77.60 to claim. We'll claim it a little bit. It's kind of a backdrop. I'd like to still try to get up to 300. I haven't been doing above 300, and I would really like to keep adding to our coffer. Okay, there we go. Keep working on our the cushion, right? So I'm hopeful that this evening, I think it depends on what time I get back tonight. Anyway, I saw some other people post it again. Hey, isn't one stake cash equal like 10 cents? No, one stake cash is $1. So I promise, stay tuned to this week when I'll do a walkthrough and we'll do start to finish so you can see everything. Transparency, my friends, complete transparency. Okay, here we go. All right, let's get rolling now. That was the boss texting me. I got a little bit of time, Okay, let's see if we can get it gearing up here. Yeah, someone posted a comment on it, said, "Oh, you're delusional and you pulled out the Excel sheet." I don't know what the Excel sheet has to do with the gameplay. I use it just to track my play. It makes it easier for me to achieve my daily goals and whatnot. Booyah. Okay. Plus the 30 we won earlier, so we're up 75. Let's keep this gravy train going. Come on, Jade. So it looks like Prince D is telling dad jokes. I did, right here, if we have a little time when we're done with this, if we get so lucky, I'll go and show you the other live tables. There's live Baccarat. Baccarat actually has the best odds, pretty much, because tie goes back to everybody gets their money back. It's just so fucking boring to me. If you're not familiar with Baccarat, basically you have a dealer. They're playing a dealer hand and a player's hand in front of them, and you're basically just betting which hand is going to win. And it's sort of like 21, except you're trying to get who can get closest to 9, and if you go over 9, it wraps around. So for example, if you get two cards that is 5 and a 5, because that's a 10, that goes all the way around, that's a 0. If you get 11, that's a 1. Okay, look at that. 135 plus the 30, we're at 165. And don't forget, we have our $76 in our back pocket, which I'll use if the boss says I'm running out of time. Anyway, Baccarat's interesting. It's just really boring to me. But I see people at the live casino playing it all night long. And there is, I was looking a little further in stake, there is an auto mechanical roulette wheel. There's two of them. They're the same wheel, but one gives you like these if it lands on a certain number, it gives you this bonus. I don't know what the downside is. That there has to be something you give up to get that extra bonus. But that's there. I still prefer seeing an actual dealer, but who knows? I haven't played it. I mean, I played at the real casino, so I guess I can trust it here, right? Also, it was good to hear some of you talking about how you're playing along and you have a smaller bankroll, but you're doing the same thing. So there were some questions in there. I'll get to those tonight and answer those as best as I can. No, yeah, we won. We're going to go ahead and make it the $300 today without our daily bonus. So that'll give us our little bit of extra that we're putting in the bank each day when it's possible to save up for that rainy day. Anyway, I'm super happy to hear some of you either playing, and I will post a link to it. One of the players has a channel they just started, and they're doing something very similar but on a smaller scale. So I'll post a link to that, or a shout out, whatever. I'm all new to this, but it'd be neat to follow someone else too and see someone else make this journey. Yeah, boy. 270 plus our 30 is exactly 300, and that is where we're going to stop because that's the smart thing to do. Let's go. Well, yeah, it is a smart thing to do. So VIP, we go to our rake back. We have $3.40. We're going to claim it. Go to our reload, claim our 77.60 plus our 340 gives us a nice even dollar amount. Oh, we were at 341, so we're 1 cent over. Oh well. I promise not to say anymore. I don't know if I'm doing any better on that. I was gonna say so here, listen. For those of you that are questioning whether or not this is $1 actually here, let's actually go into my vault. So if you come in the vault, you can say, hey, I want to store, and you can tell them, here's our balance as of right now, 16,108. And what I'm going to do is go to our spreadsheet and update our today. So with our rake back and with our daily bonus, we're at $381 today. Okay, so you could take this 16,000 and I could say, hey, you know what? I always want to reset to a $10,000 balance or whatever it is you want. I'm going to put 6,108.01 cents away so that I don't accidentally use it. Something doesn't happen on an auto table where you set it to do a repeat bet. Or I can go here to retrieve, and you can see in the vault I have $21,836, and I could say pull that back out. It would require me a password, and I set it up for two-factor authentication, so it hit my word. So that's that. And on the video later this week, I will go from start to finish, and I will show you actual Bitcoin and the value of that Bitcoin, transfer it in, and prove to you that one stake cash is equal to $1 US. No bullshit here. So I'll show you that. I'll walk you through it. I was trying to think if there are any other questions that I'm trying to hit here while we're here. I think that's it. we got another good day under our belt. Got in and out really quickly. Great to see. I love those days. But like in Oregon, sunshine doesn't last long, so I'm expecting some rain anytime yet, and that's okay. If we expect it, then we don't get blindsided and we don't get disappointed, right? Anyway, you all have a great Monday. We will see you back on Tuesday. I will promise to try to get to the comments as quickly as I can, and I will start working on the how-to video for those of you looking to join Stake. If you want to join Stake, read down in the comments below. There's a link there. If you want to go through my affiliation, you get some additional perks for me being at the VIP, what am I, Diamond Level 2. Or just go to stake.us or stake.com and just sign up from scratch. You know, I'm really not trying to solicit you for that stuff. Anyway, be good humans. Take care.